Emergence, here meaning seclusion's end, a time where dormant forces are called to action and return to a world once lost to them. The people bravely step out from centuries of hiding. Sinister forces find the opportune time to stake their claim, and old gods return for a final judgment of their children. In response, brave heroes rise above the chaos to meet them in turn.
A half-orc warrior, carrying on her mother's legacy.
A pious paladin professing the power of his pantheon.
A gnomish archaeologist flowing in the shadows.
A fiery dwarf in service of a radiant flame.
A warlock wagering for his very soul.
Welcome to the continent of Erinos and the era of Emergence.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DICEBERG Ahead. You're listening to the Emergence podcast. I almost got it backwards. My name is Hunter Olson, and I'll be your dungeon master for this evening. And with me today, we have
Nathan Holten. Playing Ranpram Sneedbar and Malrig Vespar.
Good job on the voice.
It does sound like Ranpram's evil twin.
I mean, no.
They are related, but...
Yeah, he's my brother, actually.
Oh, did I not tell you guys?
Taller brother.
Garrett Kelly playing third best dwarf and fire druid, currently in the Dryad clearing, Offen.
Evan wearing ripped jeans in the unpleasant way. Batt, they, them playing Candor is just ripped. Bek, he, him.
Chenoa Reid, backsliding into 2012, playing Emori Shadowhammer.
Woo! Tristan Redearth with no bit, playing Thalminar The Frost-Chained.
Hell yeah. When last we left our heroes, they had just pulled a U-turn and made their way back to Ranpram's village of Vanastrom. All of their first times being here, aside from Ranpram, of course. We come to them now.
What?
In this grand verdant dome of interlocking tree canopies with this one enormous tree in the center, which Pram, you know, is Menestra, the Oak Princess. You can see squat little shops and tall, janky, everything's very higgledy-piggledy and very wonkus and whimsical. Wonkus isn't a word. And
Higgledy is?
Higgledy-piggledy, I've heard before. Wonkus, I have not.
It is now.
I mean,
Catty wonk.
I be wonkin'.
We wonkin'.
Anyway.
Yeah. One
I
doesn't
wonk
simply
every night.
walk into Vanastrom, they wonk.
I wonk, therefore I am. You guys start making your way forward, and pretty soon after, you are approached by a number of guards, which I have no descriptions for. So we will say that they are wearing what appears to be wooden armor of this sort of gray-brown, like ash-colored wood that seems to almost sparkle like mica as it catches the light in certain reflections. But they usually have like a simple pauldron over one arm, a simple like plate over their front and back, tied together with fabrics and stuff.
Greetings.
They approach and stop and stamp their spears into the ground, and they wait in silence. And then you hear and feel a slight rumbling, and just from a hill next to you, roots and stuff burst their way out of the ground, and you see what appears to be an entire tree in a humanoid shape that has burrowed beneath the earth at the summons. And Pram, you are familiar with Sir Quercus, who is an Ent Knight and the leader of the Oak Knights that protect Vanastrom. And so he's sort of, you can hear the branches and the wood of his form sort of cracking and creaking as he examines you all. Sod and earth is falling off of his branches. Then he looks down at you and says,
A tree man.
Ranpram?
Hello.
he
Long
squints,
time.
I thought I recognized you.
and he stands back up. He's 12 feet tall.
Oh, shit.
And he says,
And I see you've brought visitors with you. Hello, Thembaseer.
and she says, "Hi, Quercus, how have you been?" He says,
Good. I'm rotting slightly at this.
he like points under his armor, and she's like, "Oh, come here." And she starts picking at some rotten pieces of wood.
So this is just a whole ass tree, man.
Just a whole ass tree, man.
Damn.
Tree man.
Tree man. Aww.
Is this whole conversation in Sylvan?
No, this is in common.
Okay.
I can speak tree.
And he looks to the rest of your party and says,
Well, friends of Ranpram, I suppose are friends of Vanastrom.
Yes, well, we are here on business. Mostly, yeah. We're here
Business
on
of
business.
pleasure.
I heard you had been summoned for.
I was.
To say I was surprised to hear you were still alive and kicking. It's been many years.
What can I say? I'm pretty Weasley like that.
he chuckles and says,
Wingrot will be happy to see you. If you make your way to the town center, I'm sure he will be anxious to hear from you. And anything you might have learned while you're out there, we are in somewhat dire straits.
That is, yes. Could you elaborate more on that, or do you not have the time?
Let's walk and talk.
and he's taking these big,
we're
huge
walking.
steps.
Start walking behind,
Walking like
but
a
not too
tree.
close. Want to give them privacy. No, it's been a very long time.
The Oak Knights are diligently following behind.
Hey, did you know I'm you? But you know from another place.
Did you know I'm you? It's such a wild way to introduce yourself to someone.
Hi, I'm Emori.
So, does he look like Groot?
I guess so. He's an Ent. So
What's
full-
that?
It's a tree.
Oh!
It's like literally a
I
tree.
forget.
Never Lord of the Rings,
Lord of
playing
the
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
fucking poses.
Imagine a tree,
I will
except
Google it.
at the base there are
They're
like two
honestly
stumpy
so
feet.
sick.
They look
Oh yeah.
really much just like trees.
If you look up Treebeard,
yeah.
you'll
Full
find
body.
it. I totally forgot. I suppose Lord of the Rings is the de facto
Yeah.
reference for
Yeah.
Ents in our modern
That-
Western.
No.
You say, and I
There's
think
definitely
the
always been like
trees and-
dryads and stuff,
Yeah.
but never just
Yeah.
like it's a full tree-sized humanoid-ish
Damn.
thing.
Damn.
Nasty. I don't like that.
There might
But Sir Quercus begins leading you guys towards the town center, and says,
Our Lady Minestra, I fear she, like me, I suppose, has taken on a kind of infection.
Oh no.
There's a rot that spreads through her trunk up to her branches, and we fear her power protecting this place is only further stressing her condition.
My feet are also rotting at the moment, so I understand, like, at least to a degree
Trenchfoot.
of the slight suffering.
It's hard.
Oh,
out
she
there
has
in the
that
bush.
ent foot.
Did you-
Crazy.
Did you infect the princess?
No, I just got here.
Have they discovered the causes of the rot, or is it just...
We have yet to find a distinct method of causation. As far as we're aware, she could simply be growing weary after centuries of protecting us.
That also makes sense.
Should there be a source, we would want it destroyed.
What?
So
Of
this
course.
tree that's rotting, is it a talking tree or is it just a tree? Because I can also talk to this tree.
Minestra, the Oak Princess, was once and still is the archfey and patron of our town here.
Okay.
At a point far back in our history, when we still resided in the Feywild, our town came under danger. The very environment we lived in became inhospitable, and Our Lady made a sacrifice in order to keep us protected. In her transformation into this glorious tree you see before you, she was able to carry our town to safety on the material, and we have been here ever since.
Do you ever plan on going back?
Perhaps one day. We have been far from home for very, very long. There are few that remain that remember it.
I mean, I know what my circle of druidcraft would suggest to help increase the health of an old tree. You gotta burn the village down. I'm sorry.
gotta burn it all down.
No, but
Oh
I mean that's
my.
why there's a circle of wildfire druid, is because fire is healthy for the old growth.
What is that one bitch, the rot? In that vision that we saw? Wasn't there...
Oh, the poison bitch, the
Wasn't-
emissary of the
the mother of rot? Am I remembering correct?
The one that Nate voiced.
Oh, and the little.
Oh yeah, a representative for the Green Whisper.
The Green
Which I
Whisper.
assume are just assassins.
And the Green Whisper is, you would know, is the name of a disease.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think Yorick mentioned a long time ago it's the disease that killed his parents.
The Green Whisper?
Yeah, but it's a disease. It's a viral infection that attacks the lungs, and is very, very bad for you, potentially lethal. So yeah, someone is using the name of a disease as a moniker, it seems.
Okay.
The disease spreader. A spreader of disease. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, I would
I feel like there's a case here.
be more than willing to try my hand at seeing if I can apply my craft to help diagnose.
We shall bring you to
sickness.
Elder Wingrot. He himself is a druid as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you all make your way towards the center of town. Truly the scale of this tree, as you get closer and closer to its base. Trunks you once thought were the size of people, you now see are the size of carts and then houses, and then it reaches up to the main trunk itself, vast as any building you've ever seen. And all around its base, worked into the roots, suspended from the branches above, you can see many buildings and bridges and such. And Sir Quercus takes you past what looks like a church to a... Evan goes, oh?
I was going to ask about what their religion here.
The church appears to be dedicated to Ara the Lover. Sir Quercus takes you to a more prominent building, which you know is the home of Elder Wingrot. And it doubles as like a town hall. He lives above it.
He's got a loft.
He's got a loft, yeah.
I am Groot.
And Sir Quercus says,
I shall return.
and he sort of like half climbs the roots of this tree to get to the second level and knock on his like upper story door. And then you see the door open, and you can hear his like as he's talking.
His loving tree wife.
Yeah.
He's on his way down.
And footsteps. Or should I say hoofsteps, because opening the door downstairs, you see what appears to be a satyr.
I thought you were going to say centaur. You're
No.
lame. I hate you.
Cloven hooves, digitigrade
A horse
legs.
living on the second story.
I think it's really funny.
He can never leave.
He's got a ladder.
Yeah, fuzzy digitigrade legs. He's got a sort of leather tunic on with a nice sash denoting him as some kind of leader or person of import. He's got a wreath draped around his like chestnut brown hair and these two black horns that don't curl all the way past his face, but do sort of go back to the backs of his head. And he looks to you and says, "Ah, Ranpram. Yes, of course. It's so wonderful to see you at long last. How have you been?"
Oh, it's we killed the dragon.
This is wonderful.
A blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not. We haven't got there yet.
He's on my list.
It's good to say. This is
It's a short list.
It's a singular list.
We're gonna kill Nalbanex.
Oh, this is terrific.
I love the confidence. See this guy.
Yeah, we will.
Well,
You want to see my list?
you hold up a piece of paper.
It just has one name on it.
To kill.
1, kill Nalbanex.
Yeah. I don't think it's spelled right, but it's spelled phonetically.
He says, this, I'm sure I don't need to say would be terrific for our village. Our primary threat at the moment is Nalbanex, the Withering Wind, and his lizard folk.
Is his winds withering you?
Well, our tree is withering, Menestra.
Assumingly by
The
the
And
only
that is
princess.
that by Nalbanex. And not the Green Whisperer, who I've been calling the Rot Mother, apparently.
We are unsure if this is Nalbanex's direct influence, but we would not be surprised. He is well aware Menestra is the one thing keeping our town safe. Her removal would be the lowering of our defenses. We would be, I'm afraid, fish in a barrel for the Thadfi and Nalbanex.
Does he have any motive to destroy this village?
He wishes all of the jungle purged of life that he does not permit.
Thadfi?
The Thadfi are the lizard folk tribe that Nalbanex has sort of inducted into his service, one of the exceptions of the life that he allows to exist. he would rather things rot.
I thought you said the Fab Five, like from
Yeah,
Queer Eye.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
What? Is Nabernax getting
Can
a
the lizard
makeover?
folk be just absolutely fucking slaying?
Oh yeah, they're
Damn, we have to
slaying.
kill these?
Oh my god, leather boots in war?
I don't want to have to kill you.
Oh my
Red
god, those
leathers?
heels.
Feathers?
THAD-FAI.
Oh, I missed a letter.
THAD-FI.
Sounds like a fraternity.
Kappa.
Thad Kappa Phi.
Anyway,
I'm Elder Wingrunt, by the way. He introduces himself
Oh,
to the rest
yeah.
of Emergence.
what does he?
He's a satyr.
Ooh, hot. Sorry.
Wood. Sorry.
Nabanex's lair is just to the west of here, slightly south on the other side of that range. In the thick of ruins, we are unsure as to the nature of the civilization that once existed there, as we daren't expedition too deep. Pram was one of the last few that we tried to send that direction.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
1,000.
Give or take a century.
Yeah, it was over 100 years.
Wow.
I was a lot weaker then, which is ironic because I was a lot more chipper, but yeah, old man strength. What can I say?
Yeah, no, I've seen what he can bench.
And the wisdom to boot. We can provide you with the route we had sent former expeditions on to try to reach the lair. I should warn you, we've only ever had one or two return, typically missing at least a few of their members after encountering the THAD-FI.
Well, we're really cool and high achievers.
You mean
so.
their limbs? Because they're trees?
Not all of them are trees.
Oh. Right.
Beneath the wooden armor, many of them are
Wait,
satyrs,
really?
the halflings.
Wait, those are... I thought those were little trees.
No.
I
Some of
don't.
them are dryads, I suppose, so they would be wood all the way through.
I don't know if I can help.
It's wood all
But-
the way down.
I do have some, like, disease healing capabilities.
If
Do I?
any outside knowledge on the infection that is making its way through our Oak Princess would be invaluable.
Hans and I could tag team.
Good try.
We should summon fucking Keeper Udain.
Ow.
Summon her.
Honestly,
Send her a vision of a tree and then she'll come.
I mean, I figured you could just.
I could.
Oh.
Like,
You could open it and it'd be like, get Keeper Udain in 6 seconds!
go. Just scry Keeper Udain and just abduct her through a tree.
yeah.
Tree opens and you're like washing the scry.
Her home is inside of a tree.
She's just in there baking
Oh, no.
and you just
It's too good.
through the floor.
Oh my god.
Nightmare.
Have you gotten any information from the returning expedition members? Anything that would be useful to us?
There were pools of acrid acid to be avoided. There were geysers
Yeah.
of the same material. Much of the area was surrounded by bog and sulfurous gases. Many corpses brought into undeath through the Black Dragon's foul magics.
I was going to ask, how suffused with magic is it? Are we going to get attacked by magic?
Likely, he has a preference to bring corpses back to his lair and mummify them in the bogs, and this process seems to grant them a kind of second life in his service.
Gotta appreciate this.
I feel like Joe Gilton doesn't like it. I got a shiver.
I would not be surprised if the Lady Most Kind took issue with this.
Oh, that's her now. Mori. Mori.
This shit's bad. Stop it now.
Stop it now. You know
What
her,
the hell,
with
dude?
her orcish accent.
Well, while we have limited resources, we are quite crafty and ingenious with what magics we have available to us.
Like a boat?
A boat? I suppose some sections are underwater. We could.
Like an
Just
acid
make a-
boat?
We can fly.
Oh shit, that's right.
See, I was thinking of like food, weapons.
Oh no, yeah, food
Could-
sounds really good.
I am curious about having a conversation with whatever craftsman made the armor for your.
I was hoping to get in on that too.
Yeah.
Yes, we could find some steel wood for you all.
I would.
Steel.
There's no steel in that wood.
I
right?
was
That's really
hoping you
cool.
might have some sort of weapon that I could use against the dragon.
We
Like
have
a giant harpoon. We left ours at home.
we have strong weapons. We have magics that can be bent into certain shapes that are and imbued within items. But I don't. If you're looking for a sword of dragon slaying, I feel we don't have one.
Or maybe like a spell that can make the dragon land.
This can be done.
Yes?
Yes.
Out of curiosity, I do have reverse gravity. Is there a way I could apply that to try and ground a dragon? Because like rules
Yeah.
is written, it just levitates a big area.
I think if using it on a flying thing,
Yeah.
causing it to
could
fall
I
to the
kind of
ground.
do the inverse and like force a large area to the ground?
Absolutely, I love that.
Do you by any chance have a handful of soldiers that could accompany us?
We
'Cause-
could see if we have for 5 volunteers or so.
Some red shirts.
Because we our Hans here can cast fucking shit.
Tree
Windwalk.
portal.
Windwalk on up to
Oh.
10 allies.
I see.
Can double the amount of has double the amount of potency as what he's been using.
I'm virile.
Okay.
And up to 10 people.
So it's
Well, we're at
10 plus the
7?
caster, so 11. So we're at
Okay.
We're at six.
We're at 6.
5.
Nadia.
7. Yeah, you're right. 7.
Nadia and Mal.
Oh, and Malric.
Yeah. So 3.
All right.
I'm here too.
6 because Hans doesn't count.
I
Yeah.
don't count.
Yeah, they can lend you 4 extra Oak Knights.
Hell yeah. Do we have to pay them?
Not if we help them.
We will see that they are compensated, and success in this mission, believe me, will be cause for celebration for our civilians.
Very true.
We can bring dragon meat and have a feast.
To get close enough without alerting the enemy, maybe we could disguise some of the lizard folk or the people. Yes,
The Fab Five.
The Thad-fi.
Thad-fi.
We have means of creating glamours. We could see if such a thing were true.
We'll be the Fab Five.
That's right.
There's
Work
7
it.
of us. There's 10 of us.
Very well. If you give me a few hours, perhaps till morning, to gather these assets for you.
Duh.
He gives a deep bow to each of you and says, I can't thank you all enough. We are, shall we say, sequestered, and I mean to keep it that way.
Of course.
So reaching for outside help has always been a difficult thing for our society, especially given the region that we're in and the dangers we'll come across even just going to look for help.
We're really good at finding people who need help.
I haven't heard much of you from Pram, but what I have heard only reaffirms what you've stated.
Resume. Already killed 1 dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon slaying job requires at least, come on, these jobs are unreasonable. How do you get your first dragon kill? Like,
You just kind of stumble around
an
into it. Yeah.
internship requires 2 years of dragon slaying experience.
And you two have already killed another dragon, right?
It was a little dragon.
Yeah. 2 little dragons, 1 actual dragon.
Oh yeah, and then we also killed fucking
Twice.
Draco twice.
Twice.
3 little dragons.
Yeah.
We just keep
One little
estimating.
dragon jumping onto bed. One fell off. Oops.
Now
Lost his head.
And it got back onto the bed.
Undead on the bed.
Undead and on the bed. Oh no.
Okay. Elder Wingrot gives you a writ with permissions, so you can go to the Wyvern's Bounty, which is a sort of grocer in the store, so you can get loaded up on some rations and supplies for your trip without it
Wanna
costing
cook?
you guys.
I mean, I'd probably still pay. We can afford it.
You tip.
I think I'm gonna go to the tree first.
Okay. Yeah, you go toward Manestra. It becomes difficult to find like the base of the tree because you think you found it and then you realize you're just in a valley of two roots that meets and you have to go out and around to get to the actual center. But
Where's the map of this thing?
you can see switchback stairs and posts and hovels and huts dotted alongside this thing, built into the hollows of it. And it stands vigil over the entire city itself.
Did anybody want to come with me?
Yeah, I'm
really
interested
know.
in the tree.
Beck, you would remember from your conversations with Fiangiet. Probably brings a little tear to your eye remembering.
He was a real one.
Black dragons in particular, the chromatic dragons, are somewhat distinguished by their relationship to power. For the black dragons, and specifically Nalbanax, I don't want to say gets off, but I guess that's the, he gets
his kicks.
He gets his kicks by being by outliving and outlasting, by being the most ancient and oldest. He makes his home in ruins for that reason. They bring undead to their area for that reason, and they want to undo protected civilizations like Vanastrom for that reason.
Is he the oldest dragon?
I think that Fiangia, I think Fiangia would have said he's the oldest he knows of. Yeah.
And yeah, so dragons
Dodged around that one.
He's older than Fiangia, older than Indoxa, older than Pathamat.
Yeah. Dragons tend to accumulate power as they age. I haven't heard of a dragon dying from old age before, so we picked the hardest one. That's fine.
And also, we will not be going into this with the help of a second dragon.
That is true.
What did you get on your knowledge history
21.
again? 21? Yet they don't die of old age.
Yeah.
It's just not a part of their biology.
No.
They
So
only
far
get
as
They're like
we
lobsters.
know.
Yeah.
I got dragon cancer.
They're like lobsters. If every 100 years they could shoot laser beams from their
They
eyes.
must have so many genetic modifiers that make sure they don't get cancer ever.
I'm making a world where lobsters are dragons now. Anyway,
That's kind of neat.
yeah.
It just
I kind of like crustacean dragons.
There was
I've
a
never
shrimp
seen
dragon in Fantasy High.
Big shrimp.
okay. Anyway, I'm walking.
We're having
So
seafood
yeah. Tree.
tonight.
You head to the tree.
Hans.
Hans comes with you to the tree.
We held hands.
You hold hands. You make it to the trunk.
I'm there too.
You're there as well.
We're talking about the dragons on our way up.
Hell yeah. Yeah, y'all are just conversing plans.
I guess I'll go with. I'll also I'll hold the hands.
When you reach its base, you can see a section of the tree about halfway up the trunk, so dozens, hundreds of feet in the air. But there is a hollow, a scar, a split in the bark itself. And you can see the wood is turned black.
How
and
do I
there's
get up there?
almost like a I guess black mold is the closest example I could think of. It spreads in lightning crack-like veins, but once it sort of...
Are there like beetle? What are the guys that were killing all the pine trees in Montana?
Bark beetles.
Bark
Oh,
beetles.
bark beetles.
Are there like dudes eating it? In the...
I think it certainly invites creatures like that.
Undead beetles.
So I think you'd see like workers trying to stay the infection, keep bugs like that away and stuff. But it's like even downwind from here, there's an acrid scent on the that reaches your nose. And in sections where these cracks, these lightning-like branches meet, it seems to fill in with darkness as the infection spreads.
How do I get to one of those?
There are many spindly stairways and stuff that could lead their way up. The main thing might just be permission to get in, but you'd be able to secure
Is there anybody nearby?
that. We could say Sir Quercus is still sort of showing you around.
I'll be like, please, can I go?
One moment.
Sir Quercus starts stretching his legs and just like goes upwards elevator like and exchanges a few words with the workers up there. And he starts making his way back down, just shedding layer after layer of bark and wood as he does so. And he says,
Whoa.
They say it's fine.
We won't be long, I presume.
you can make your way up the stairs. He waits for you at the bottom.
I get to one of the like fissures and I get on my knees and I like prep for a prayer, and I pull out the Everwilt, and I am going to put it like in the bark a little bit.
Is this the book or the rosebud?
The rosebud.
Okay.
Uh,
Because the Everwilt is the book that Grandfather Saxon used.
no, the rosebud, not the book.
I was gonna say, like, where the fuck did you get that?
No, I have the
Just
I have
yoinked it.
the rosebud that's like just constantly shedding petals, and I'm going to put it in like one of the rotting cracks and put my hand over it, and I will close my eyes, and I'm just thinking about Jogiltain and the rot mother, that bitch. I don't know how prayer works exactly yet.
I put my hand on Emori's shoulder and thinking of both Ara and trying to invoke ideas of growth and like fertility and like repairs through that
Healing.
and
Warmth.
yeah.
And I'm going to use like a cure disease
Okay.
from my lay on hands, and I can spend all instances if I want to.
Gotcha. Okay.
And just do a lot of cure disease in one spot. But I'm just, sitting with the tree, feeling the tree.
Make a wisdom check, and you can do it at advantage because Beck is sort of
Okay.
aiding you spiritually.
Yeah, I feel that too, Chenoa.
That's 2 11s, so 12.
12. Okay.
My wisdom is not good.
You place your hand over this sort of split in the wood where you've placed this rosebud that eternally sheds petals, an artifact of Jogiltain. And you place your hand over it and close your eyes. You try to feel the presence of Jogiltain and of Ara the lover. And you feel a sort of intelligence that you're reaching toward. You're trying to reach out to what is sick and wounded in this tree.
Mm-hmm.
You're reaching toward it with a warm and kind hand, trying to tell it that everything's okay, trying to help it. Yeah.
Could I provide assistance by speaking with the plant?
Yes. We've already had her roll with advantage.
Okay.
I feel like it would
Double
happen after.
advantage.
Might be a separate thing.
Okay.
Emori reaches towards the center of this thing's wounded intelligence, and as you reach for it, you feel almost straitjacket-like a restraint, one that is self-imposed. It recoils from your hand as you reach out towards this thing, and if you open your eyes once more, you pull your hand away, some rose petals fall out, the rosebud is still there, still wilting and growing back. There doesn't seem to have been any progress made on this infection.
Oh,
So,
deep.
I open first with Detect Magic.
Gotcha.
Is there a magical origin to this rot that is detectable? What schools?
I think, a whole tree lights up, of course, but specifically around the scar.
I think Detect Magic for me would manifest as little flames colored to the school.
Yeah. I think around the scar you would see necromancy and conjuration.
Oh, interesting.
So
Blight.
it's like this necromancy is making something, even if it's only a wound. And then you were wanting to speak with it.
Yes. I'm just going to.
What's up, Oak Princess?
Think I sit little crisscross applesauce with some. They're not braziers, but like burning kindling on each side of me, and I sit there.
Sort of leaned up against or sitting on top of one of these enormous roots down at the base, and sort of gazing up at the scar and meditating beneath it.
And I say, hello.
Manestra.
Vanestra.
Monestra.
Manestra. Hello, Manestra. How we doing?
Bad.
Do you have a voice for the tree?
A voice calls in response. And it says, "Don't."
I won't. What?
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be trying to talk to.
Okay.
It's too much at the moment. You endanger yourself.
I'm immune to disease.
Same.
Then how did you hit trench foot?
Yeah,
That's not a disease, it's an infection.
Okay, all right.
I was gonna.
It
ask
goes no
that.
further.
I just kind of assumed maybe you weren't high enough paladin, but no. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm immune to disease. My feet are just itchy.
Trenchy.
I take a step back, so I'm no longer communicating with the tree for the moment.
Okay.
So I'm no longer endangering myself.
Do you feel shut out? 'Cause I tried and it was just like,
So
More like Ice Princess. No.
I've currently opened up a way to communicate with Minestra, the tree. And she said that it is dangerous for me to be talking.
I thought that was a pencil.
this is definitely an issue that needs to be solved as soon as possible then.
The first thing I think about that, to be honest, is to see if she can talk. Like, if it's a one-way street, it's not a conversation. But I don't want to endanger the tree anymore, or ourselves.
Is it a magically spread disease?
Could I try to extract some of the infected bark and try to do reverse
Pram's
alchemy
ass.
things?
Yeah,
Knock his shit
absolutely. You
up
want to collect a sample?
Oh, hi, Pram.
No problem. And this is
I would like to help.
Time.
I would like to help with that to collect my own sample.
You don't split the party.
Roll,
what kind of idiot would ever do that?
And I'm...
Oh.
Me.
if you could collect a sample for me so I can see if I can dispel it, and if it harms the magic of the tree itself.
do survival with advantage, Pram.
And guidance.
And guidance.
And guidance.
You're going to get a bajillion.
I got
Like a bajillion?
Like a bajillion.
Ready for this 4? Okay. Boom. That was a 3. Okay. Okay. 5, 6, 7. 25.
Woo! Yeah.
Okay.
You collect 2 samples, and this is your home. You have a lab here.
Oh.
You have a place with artificers' supplies, alchemy supplies, and stuff like that in town that you would be able to use.
Hopefully my brother didn't destroy the room.
Turned it
boxes
into
everywhere.
Turned it into a guest room.
Why is there a foosball table?
So yeah, unless you guys have other plans, I think
I-
probably having you test those things and seeing what answers you get.
Yeah, I'm also tempted to push my luck and ask it one more question, even though I'm not supposed to. But I'm getting the impression that the tree is under great distress, and might not be able to give us specifics. I step back within 30 feet or whatever of the tree, and violate its wishes and say, "How can we help?"
She says,
My form is dying, and this is my second. I do not think my first would survive.
Okay. I
Form.
extinguish the 2 small fires to end the spell.
Okay.
And step away.
Pram, you can lead the party or show whomever is coming with you to your old stomping ground where you have your alchemy supplies and stuff set up. Perhaps it was somewhat communal with other, doctors and people who make medicine and stuff would have reason to use alchemist supplies and stuff within the town.
In my brain, I was just he totally commandeered his brother's basement, and he was just couch surfing basically, and just
Hell yeah.
kind of just yeah
Okay. Yeah, you go back to your
leeching.
your brother's old place. And you find your supplies there, and you're able to begin conducting some research. So I'll say give me an Arcana or Nature. I think both of those are just knowledge, they're intelligence-based, but you can add your proficiency with your This is like an artificer's tools check, essentially, int-based.
I would say, can I help, but I don't know if I know how to use these tools. Although I am pretty good with Arcana.
Yeah, you could either make your own check or grant Pram advantage.
Be their alchemist sous chef.
I do have Arcana.
All right, I'll just grant you advantage.
Okay.
Just helping you out.
And Hans is
Little
there
helper.
That helped a lot.
So the question Hans is here to answer is: would a dispel harm the tree and/or work on the spell? So I think I might just spend a spell slot to cast Dispel on a sample.
Yeah, you try to wash it over. It doesn't seem to work.
I'm going to. I want to. I have a few spells or cantrips I want to try.
Okay. Well, I got 24 though.
24. Okay. You discover that this material itself, the pus of the infection, is working in tandem to create more than just a scar. It's working to create a hole. God, you got a 25, huh?
Tell us all.
Menestra, in sacrificing her form, sort of became a planar anchor, more or less, transporting from Vanastrom from the Feywild to the material plane.
Oh.
With her weakening and being corrupted like this, you think the infection is attempting to open a planar portal elsewhere.
We have a lot of gold.
Oh, DC 20. You determine that the nature, the origin, you believe, of this infection is abyssal.
I speak abyssal. That doesn't help, but...
Is the green whisper abyssal? Is that rot, mommy?
Is the rot speaking in abyssal?
Rot, mommy.
It's like...
So yes, this is some kind of abyssal infection, and if it runs its course, the wound left behind from the rotting of this planar anchor might create a hole elsewhere. Presumably to the abyss.
Do I think I could make anything to counteract it in any way?
That's going to take some extra juice and study and time.
But do I think I could, hypothetically?
You think that it could be possible.
We do have a lot of gold. And the Illithid were trying to make a giant spell ring.
You have many resources and powerful magics at your disposal.
Travel.
I have some things I want to try. First, I want to use Frostbite on one of the infected bark to see if that affects the rot or slows it.
Okay. Yeah, I think the section would get frosted over. The pus itself would kind of freeze and like slush up. It can be removed like that, but as it thaws, you can see like pockmarks on the bits of wood that were once infected, and it seems to allow for easier progress as it spreads once more through familiar paths. So it might stay the infection for a time.
Okay.
But
didn't stop it.
No, yeah. As long as the ice melts eventually, it will go along those familiar routes like a slime mold, going through the most efficient paths.
I also want to cast Chill Touch, which is necromancy on it.
I think you do so when you watch it spread faster over the rest of that bark.
I have an idea though. If I cast Ghostly Gaze, I can look through the tree to see where it's coming from, possibly.
Is there anything else y'all want to experiment on before we presumably have you guys just kind of tinker and then end the night and then come back tomorrow for the next episode?
I cast Firestorm.
Hell yeah.
On the tree.
No. Are you all good?
I'll just wait until...
No, I just go to the butchers. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I go to butchers.
Yeah, in relation to the tree, I don't have anything else, but I do want to. I have
Visit
a couple
the
other
church at the very least,
and then also talk about armor.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, Hans gets armor. Hans gets Boom's armor.
Man,
Hans
it
gets
moves.
Boom's armor.
Yes, you would be able to find the place that provides the Oak Knights with their arms and armor. That's their primary source of business.
We have the finest weapons and armor.
And indeed, you could see weapons and armor of just about every, like breastplate, normal plate, full plate, but it's all made of this kind of steel wood material that's wood that gets worked like metal. They have less slashing swords and a lot more piercing weapons when it comes to this material, though. So lots of spears and lances. And
Do they have any enchanted armors?
I think they would have some enchanted assets. They would be focused around illusion and utility in like foresty kind of greenish environments and stuff like that. I'd probably have to look at some magic items, get you a list.
Yeah,
but yes, they would.
That'd be tight.
And we know you have the money. So
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, if I can get something that's minorly useful in this next combat, I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say
Disposable armor.
yeah. Hans and Beck are looking for potentially armor.
Can I get a bedazzle
to get for next time? Pram and Thal do some more experimenting and tinkering with the goo, with the disease, and y'all are prepping for your eventual assault on Nalbanax's lair. And I think that's where we're going to cut the episode. And we'll catch y'all back next time.
Whoa. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. 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 Can we pretend like air
In the night sky.
They're like shooting stars.
Like shooting stars. Thanks for listening. Background music for Emergence is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG Ahead content, follow us on our socials and Patreon, or visit us at DICEBERG Ahead.com.